Some cars are born to impress, others are built to prove a point. And this is the Jaecoo J7 Inferno, a name that sounds like it should come with a warning label. And honestly, maybe it should, because this thing doesn't just arrive quietly, it erupts. Bold stance, sharp lines, presence like it owns the road. After giving it a test drive, I can say this with absolute confidence. This is one of the best cars I've ever driven. Not just for what it does, but how it makes you feel. Before we talk about how it drives, let's rewind a bit. Jaecoo is one of the newest names in the car world, but it's backed by one of the oldest powerhouses in modern Chinese motoring, Chery Automobile. Now, Chery isn't some small-time manufacturer. They've been building cars for more than 25 years, exporting to over 80 countries, and even partnering with Jaguar and Land Rover to produce vehicles under joint ventures. So when they decided to create a premium adventure sub-brand, they didn't start from scratch. They started with decades of engineering experience and a mission to build cars that combine urban sophistication with off-road confidence. That's how Jaecoo was born. The name itself is a mixture of journey and cool. You get it? Jaecoo. A bit cheeky, yes, but it fits. Because this brand is about looking good, feeling capable, and staying confident wherever the road leads. And sitting at the top of their lineup is their flagship model, the one with all the bells and flames. This is the J7 Inferno. The top trim, top performance, everything comes as standard. No hidden costs, no optional extras. Under the bonnet, the Inferno packs a 1.6-liter TGDI turbocharged engine, pushing out 145 kilowatts and 290 Newton meters of torque. It's paired to a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission, the same kind of setup you find in a performance hatch. Crisp, lightning quick, and responsive. The result? 0 to 100 kilometers in just about 8.1 seconds. That's not headline-grabbing fast, but the way it delivers that power, the instant surge when you floor it, makes it feel faster than it is. There's a satisfying growl when the turbo spools up. You feel the front end kick in, and the all-wheel drive system claws at the tarmac like it has something to prove. And it's not just about speed, it's about poise. Jaecoo's engineers tuned this thing to balance power with control. There's no frantic wheel spin, no chaos, just smooth, relentless pull, fuel consumption which is sitting at 7.8 liters per 100, which for a turbocharged all-wheel drive SUV is downright impressive. Now, let's talk about the part that really matters, because this is where the Inferno shines. I've driven a lot of cars, fast ones, slow ones, luxury SUVs, but the Jaecoo J7 Inferno sits in a sweet spot that's hard to describe. It's one of those cars that feels right the moment you sit down and start it. The steering is light in the city, but weighs up perfectly on the highway. The electric power steering gives you precision without effort, and the McPherson struts up front with a multi-link rear suspension, they are the secret sauce. Every bump, every crack in the road is absorbed, but take it into a corner and it doesn't wallow, it grips. You point it, it obeys, and that's rare for an SUV. Switch through the 7 drive modes: standard, eco, sport, off-road, mud, sand, and snow, and it transforms. We don't have snow in Namibia, but you will use it. In sport, throttle response tightens, the gearbox sharpens, and it starts to feel more like a hot hatch rather than an SUV. In off-road or mud, it's unshakably confident. There's a sense of capability that gives you this quiet reassurance, like it's saying, "Go on, I've got you." This is genuinely one of the most enjoyable cars I've driven. Step inside and it's hard not to say wow. You're greeted by soft leather everywhere, ambient lighting that wraps around the cabin like mood lighting in the lounge, and that massive panoramic sunroof flooding everything in light. The 14.8-inch infotainment touchscreen is crisp and futuristic, paired with a 10.25-inch digital cluster. It's like sitting inside a spaceship and decided to be practical. The seats are perfection. Heated, ventilated, electrically adjustable, with 6-way power adjustment and 4-way lumbar support for the driver. There's even a memory function and a boss key for the front passenger. The center armrest is refrigerated. Yes, refrigerated. You've got dual zone automatic climate control, air purification and rear air vents for the passengers. Every touch point feels deliberate, premium and solid. No creaks, no rattles, just pure refinement. In terms of technology, the Inferno is a statement. Wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, wireless 50-watt fast charging, voice command, dash cam recording, and a heads-up display, and the Sony 8-speaker sound system. Oof, that's not marketing fluff, it actually sounds fantastic. Clean mids, deep bass, and crisp highs, proper audio tuning. You can even start the air conditioning with your key, adjust settings remotely, and see a 360-degree HD panoramic view of the car. It's intuitive, it's futuristic, and again, everything is standard. In terms of safety, it's packed. You get 10 airbags. Yes, 10. Front, side, curtain, knee airbags. I never even heard of knee airbags before, but yes, this car has them, and even one between the seats. Then we add ABS, ESP, EBD, hill descent control, start assist, and an entire army of radar systems. You get adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, traffic jam assist, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, and even driver monitoring and vital sign detection. The car can tell if you are okay or not. Practicality? Oh, it delivers. You've got 500 liters of boot space, or 1,256 liters with the seats folded flat. A powered tailgate, rain sensors, anti-pinch windows, privacy glass, and heated foldable mirrors. Even the small things like coat hooks and clever storage feel thought through. Everything is functional and refined. In terms of headroom, at the back seat specifically, you have enough. For someone who's 6'1", I have sufficient headroom and legroom. The car also comes with a center armrest, which is what? Refrigerated, and you also get rear air vents. This car is practical, spacious, and yeah, your whole family can, have a bra in here. Now, the part you've all been waiting for, the pricing and the cost of ownership. The J7 Jaecoo comes in 3 different specs. The Vortex starts at around 519,900 Namibian dollars. The Glacier is at 579,900 Namibian dollars, and the one we see here, the Inferno, starts at around 679,900 Namibian dollars, which, let's be honest, is actually a bargain, especially considering all the standard features that come with the car. But what do you actually pay to live with one of these fiery Chinese beasts? Well, the numbers get interesting. It claims 7.8 liters per 100, which is decent, not brilliant, not tragic, with its 57-liter tank. you'll hand over around about $1,161 at the pump, and in return, it will carry you through 730 kilometers before it starts begging for another drink. Let's say you're one of those people who actually drive their car about 1,000 kilometers a month. That's roughly 1,590 Namibian dollars in fuel every month, or as I like to call it, the price of pretending you're saving money by not buying a BMW. Then there's the finance. At 12% interest over 72 months, your bank will gently rob you of around 13,550 Namibian dollars every single month. Add insurance, let's say 1,200, because life is cruel and someone will eventually scratch it, and your total monthly cost comes to about 16,340 Namibian dollars. That's right, every month you'll be paying the equivalent of a small country's GDP, but you'll be doing it in style, wrapped in leather, sitting on heated seats, and feeling rather pleased with yourself. But to be honest, for what you get as standard, this is a bargain. Moving on to the pros and cons of the J7 Jaecoo. The good things I love about this car, as listed as follows, is everything comes as standard. It also has superb interior quality, the confident all-wheel drive system, and also the smooth, refined engine. And lastly, and the most important thing, is the excellent value for money. This car is a bargain considering all the things that come with it as standard. The cons, well, yeah, the slight turbo lag at low speeds. The infotainment takes a learning curve as well. It's great, but you will take a while to figure out how everything works. But when you do, mwah. So, my final verdict. Yes, buy this thing before the price skyrockets. It's built for capability and comfort. It's a statement of what new age SUVs can be when a brand listens to what drivers actually want. If you prefer a more grand touring, sleek city-focused experience, there's the A-Moda waiting for you. Stay tuned for that one. But for now, the Jaecoo J7 Inferno isn't just a car I drove, it's a car I didn't want to give back. Sometimes it's okay to play with fire, as long as you don't burn. This is Ellis Performance. This is the Jaecoo J7. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. Or else, I'll compare you to a Tiguan owner.